You know, it felt like people had one of two predictions for this Titans team. They would either be a sneaky good team that, while still a year away, could make the playoffs, or they'd just be a forgettably bad football team. Not a terrible team by any means, but more so a team that just exists and is stuck in the 6-7 win vortex. So with that being said, I don't think anyone was expecting this.
Third down and 6. Here they come. Gordon's coming. Levis gets wrapped up. Flings it ahead. It's picked off. Tyreek Stevenson will give the Bears the lead. On a third and goal. Levis looking. Levis trying to shovel it. The ball's free. And the Jets have it. Rough start the first couple of weeks for Levis as he goes to the air. It's intercepted. Jair Alexander. High stepping for 6.
The Tennessee Titans are one of the worst teams in football right now. That's the short version. You want the long version? Your offense is completely broken and you're nearly bottom 5 in points per game. I'm sure Titans fans wish that was the worst thing that could be said about their offense, because trust me, it only gets worse from here. Your quarterback play is so bad that the CFL would laugh in your face. If Will Levis is somehow this team's quarterback in 2025, then Titans fans, you might as well start a liver epidemic with how much you're going to be needing a drink. Then again, I'm sure Will could care less about this given he has a Mayo modeling career waiting for him on the horizon, so he'll be just fine. Speaking of Mayo, this container of Mayo I have in my hand would still be less useless for the Titans than Calvin Ridley. The answer to a future Jeopardy question that reads, which NFL player successfully committed a $92 million robbery of the Tennessee Titans? Maybe next time you bitch about not getting receptions, how about you catch the damn ball? Speaking of receivers, poor D-Hop. I'm sorry this is the offense you have to play for. With that being said, you're not the player that's owed the biggest apology though. That would be the entire Titans defense. Seriously, this defense is getting absolutely wasted by such a shitty offense. You wonder why they're always tired in the second half? Because nobody should be having to carry a massive pile of horse shit on their back for 60 minutes. I can only wonder why the Titans are the worst second half team in football. Hey, remember when you traded A.J. Brown and drafted Treylon Burks who never panned out? I wonder how he's doing.
Hurts for A.J. Brown. Oh. He's got it! He's in! All the way for an Eagle touchdown!
Hey, remember King Henry? I wonder how he's doing.
Lighting up the scoreboard. Here's Henry, left side. Yep, it can change in a blink. There he goes. McCollum, the only man that can catch him, and he does.
Hey, remember when you gave Calvin Ridley $92 million just for him to do absolutely nothing? Yes, I already brought that up. I just wanted an excuse to show that drop again. You're noticing a trend though. A lot of what the Titans have touched has turned to garbage, and the stuff they've lost have found greener pastures. It's a damning indictment on the front office, both the failures that got John Robinson canned, and the moves that's going to get the current front office on the hot seat. With the front office struggles having been addressed, there's one more aspect of the Titans that I'm curious to see what people's thoughts are. The coaching. Ryan Callahan. I want to give this guy a fair shot. I really do. It's tough being a first-year head coach, let alone for a team that already wasn't in the greatest situation. But from what I've seen with the Titans, it's become apparent he just wasn't ready to be a head coach yet. What's damning about Callahan isn't that the Titans are bad right now, it's how much worse they looked than last season. Remember, the Titans were a pretty bad team last season, and yes, they did lose King Henry this offseason, but they also spent a lot this offseason to try and make the team better. Surely, at the minimum, that should keep you mid. But no, they're not even close to being mid. But if you had to ask what's the biggest indictment on Callahan so far, it's that every loss the Titans have had this season has been the offense's fault. You know, the thing Callahan is play calling? Save for one game or two, the defense has done everything they've needed to give the Titans a chance at winning. And tons of praise needs to be given to first-year defensive coordinator Denard Wilson for the job he's done so far. But you know what the offense has said when given all those opportunities to win?
No. really feel like it.
Deservedly, though, that has caused plenty of scrutiny to fall completely on Callahan's shoulders, and I can tell you, Titans fans are already losing patience with him, which is understandable. Yes, Will Levis sucks, but for a supposed offensive guru, there's no way he or this Titans offense with the money they spent should be looking this atrocious. When you are making Titans fans miss Tim Kelly's play calling, you are doing something wrong here. And if that wasn't bad enough, he apparently had Levis start against the Colts when it was apparent that he was clearly injured, which is just, yikes, not a great look, Brian. Look, I believe Brian deserves a full season to show what he's worth. Remember, you don't want to become the Carolina Panthers here in terms of coaching instability. But if by the end of the season, the offense still looks as bad as it does now, and the Titans don't even have, let's say, 5 wins, I completely support them pulling the plug on him. But until then, get your shit together, Brian. You really need to get it together. To wrap this video up in a horribly tied bow, the Titans are comedically terrible. Like the hilarious team they are, they don't just lose, they find hilarious ways to lose. And as a result, Titans fans have been taken back to dark days they haven't seen since Zach Mettenberger was their quarterback. All while King Henry relishes in his new palace in Baltimore, and A.J. Brown continues to be the stark reminder of where everything went wrong for this team. You know, in hindsight, perhaps it was a blessing in disguise that Mike Vrabel got fired by this organization.
What is Will Levis doing? What is he doing? William! Why?